Hi guys, welcome back to Thursday Top Lessons. Hope you liked the video so far. Please do subscribe to our channel. With a lot of talk about narcotics these days, today we are going to talk about how to run a drug cartel. Well, not literally, but in this book by Tom Wainwright, it is about the industry and the business dynamics of running a drug cartel. So here it goes. So first, the industry overview. It is a global, highly organized business. Products are designed, manufactured, transported, marketed, and are sold to a quarter of a billion people across the world. Let's talk about productivity now. Coca land cultivation was somewhere about 225,000 hectares in the year 2000, but in the year 2014, it was a mere 130,000 hectares. The coca to cocaine process productivity increased from 4.7 kgs per hectare to 7.7 kgs per hectare. Talk about productivity now. Markups in supply chain are also very high. From farm gate price of coca of $385 to the retail price of cocaine to $122,000. It is about a 30,000% price increase. Also, high costs are there between each node. There are 47 entry points now on the Mexico-US border. A cartel has to control at least one of them. Now, what are the most common problems faced by this business? These are the same problems faced by most ruthless outlaws and businesses. Managing personnel, navigating government regulations, finding reliable suppliers, and dealing with competitors. We also keep on reading that drugs worth X lakhs or X $1,000 have been burned or caught, but why don't the companies really face that much of a problem? It is because most busts are off in estimates, since the drugs have to undergo a value adding chain before they reach their street price. So the police that catch the drugs talk about the street price, whereas remember the 30,000% margin, the cost of goods is really low. There are two conundrums that this industry faces. First is how to hire staff, and second is how to make sure they do what they are told to do. These are the two problems that the drug cartel HR managers face. And a stint in prison is career defining. That's like a tier 1 B school degree for them. Also, we must note that where the state fails to provide basic law and infra, mafia-led public services often benefit the public and give the required PR to the mafia and keeps rivals at bay. Remember the movie Godfather? People came to the Godfather. Now let us understand how this industry takes from the best of the business world. Just like Walmart, due to its sheer scale, forces the supply side to absorb cost pressures, the same way these cartels leverage their monopoly and the costs are ultimately borne by the farmers. Since it is illegal in most places, the government cannot increase the number of buyers. There is no Walmart in Colombia, but its business learning is. The second learning is from McDonald's. Franchising like McDonald's has been there in cartels who affiliate local promising gangsters that benefit from the training, brand name, and arms, and cartels on the other hand benefit from the increased presence and muscle. Third is a lesson from Amazon. Being online reduces the barriers of entry, which shifts focus on customer service to retain share. That is what the cartels do with the dark web. There is also a lesson in marketing. Traditional marketing has lost its sheen due to free online and offline media. Now it's more about the PR, newsjacking. The same is being done by the drug cartels. The number of people working in PR now exceeds the number of journalists in Britain. I think the same is happening in India. The other lesson is in supply and demand. Incentivizing to produce an alternative crop is also used to put supply side pressure. But high fluctuation in trade of other legal crops, which are decided by free trade, demotivated the farmers. So they stuck to growing the coca for the drug cartels. There is also a network economy versus the market economy that this industry leverages. Online boom using the dark web and bitcoins. Legitimate products follow market economy. Drugs follow network economy offline. This industry also spends in innovation and R&D. Regulators often struggle to keep up with high innovation industries. Cartels, they stay ahead of the law by R&D and they launch synthetic drugs before they can even be banned. So to close, we've talked about the drug industry, but say no to drugs.